Hello, everybody. This is Rob Deere, and this is the Rooster Crows podcast. Guess what time it is? It's time to hit. Before we get started, there's a lot of things that I see on the internet, some good and some I don't understand. I don't understand how it ever even got started. That things that I'm able to share with you, they're not, I can't see your swing. I can't see your mechanics. I don't see what you're doing incorrectly. But these are some drills that you can think about and you can practice with your buddies. And a lot of this stuff is by yourself. And we always talk about the players that go in the garage and they practice when there's nobody around. And they practice like there's 10 scouts around. Those are the players that make a difference. Great practice makes great players. I want to share something that's very important, especially to young players, young hitters. I had 3 teammates that every day, no matter what, I saw them hit at least 100, 150 balls off of a tee. And I've heard players at times say, well, I'm much better than a tee. And those 3 people are Robin Yount, Tony Gwynn, and Paul Molitor. That's 3 of the best hitters you'll ever see. That's probably close to 10,000 base hits. And I'm not saying that that's the only 3, that there's a tee is so important. And I'm going to talk about some things that are important when using a tee, okay? First off, if I see 4 dots on a baseball, okay? Obviously I see a green dot here. I see a black dot on the outside. This is the top outer half. Bottom outer half, bottom inner half. If I ask players if I'm a right-handed hitter, what dot do you think that you should swing at? And a lot of players say, well, I just want to hit the middle. Well, the middle is not, that's not in the equation here. So I'm going to show what happens when we don't have some kind of a game plan, or we don't have some type of, we're hitting an object, what part of that object are we going to hit? We're going to hit the top inner half. It shows me if I take a swing and I hit the bottom half, bottom inner half, it shows me where that ball's going, right? That's just a lazy fly ball to right. If I hit the outside lower half, I'm coming around the ball and I'm going to hook it. It shows where that ball's going, correct? If I hit the outside top, now I'm surrounding it. I'm coming around to hit it. I want to aim at that top inner half of the ball all the time. If I'm a right-handed hitter, I'm aiming there. Everything in this batter's box happens slowly, okay? Whenever I step into the batter's box, I'm totally relaxed. I want to say to myself, everything is slow, okay? I am nice and relaxed, and I'm going to say to myself, slow body, quick hands. That means slow body, quick hands. It's not quick body, quick hands. It's got to be slow and then hit. Why is it imperative that everything stays slow? Well, sometimes when we get in situations where we get ready to hit and everything is fast, right? You're trying to hit a baseball coming this way and my head is going fast towards the pitcher. Bad combination. Everything in here is slow. Boom, okay? Now, why do I want that? Because I want to be able to get my hands to the ball and allow myself to stay through it slowly. If I'm fast and everything's happening fast, I'm running into the ball and I don't have time to check it. Second thing I'm going to talk about is what is a short swing? A lot of people say, well, I'm not really taking a full swing, or I'm taking a swing and I'm stopping my bat. A short swing is this. And Mike Trout, who in my eyes, probably my favorite player to watch, and he does it so well. But if you can imagine, when I'm hitting, I have a string that's attached to my hand, to my shoulder. Now, if you can imagine, I'm going to take a swing, and we have two problems that happen, two issues. Some of us, we want to break connection here. Where's the bat going? Long to the ball, correct? Some people, what we call casts, we've all heard about it, but there's a string from here to here. I'm not going to break that string and cast and then have to catch up. I'm going to keep that string on my hand. This is a short swing right here. Swing, keep my hands connected, and now I'm going to stay through the middle. Unfortunately, we can't do things with your mechanics because I can't see you. But what we're going to talk about is some of the things that I feel in a stance, without realizing it, they're taking too much time getting ready before the ball's released. And what I mean is, if I'm standing in the batter's box, I'm getting ready to hit, and I have an upright stance. Say I stand just like this, correct? So I'm upright. Now, can I hit from here? No. In order for me to hit, I have to load and then go to the ball. What I suggest to a lot of young players who stand upright, stand tall, is if I'm standing here, I want you to keep your bat on your shoulder, bend your knees slightly, and I want you to feel like somebody has a string on your tailbone and they're pulling that string straight back. So it looks like this. I'm in my stance, my knees are bent, I'm pushing my butt back, so that's keeping me over the ball, correct? Can you see it from the side? Versus upright here, hitting, I gotta wind up, get ready to hit and go. If I'm over the ball, my knees are bent, my butt's pushed back, now all I have to do is think about loading. I don't have to think about, now when my head starts up here and they're throwing breaking balls, in order for me to hit it, my head's moving a ton. My head has to be still. There on the ball all the way. Very important. Okay, now number 3, the most important thing in hitting, I feel it's imperative that this has to happen. And that is, I'm going to keep my head down on contact, right? And through contact. If I go look at 30 players on a little league field or a high school game or even college players will do this. They'll hit and they'll look up to see where the ball's going. Little league players will do this. They'll hit it and they'll look up and see where it's going. Look up and see where it's going. I want you to say, I'm going to keep my head down on contact, there, top inner half. Now, after I make contact, there, now I'm staying through the ball and my head's staying down. A lot of times I'll do this and I'll show you what I'll do. If I'm hitting, a lot of times I'll put something in front. I'll put something down on the ground, maybe a water bottle, whatever it may be. And let's do it over here on the side. I'll put it down there and it makes me, I say to young players, what are you thinking about? I want you to think about pitcher, ball, and then head down. So I'm thinking pitcher, where's my eyes? My eyes are on the pitcher. Now where are my eyes? My eyes are on the ball. Now where are my eyes? After contact, after I stay through, I'm still keeping my head down on the bottle. So it looks like this. Pitcher, ball, hit the ball, and I'm keeping my head down on the bottle. Okay, there's 2 more things I want to talk about. And this is, and I think major league players need to be better on this, to be honest with you, but so many people, I feel at times, aren't aggressive. A lot of times, you know, I always hated not being aggressive. See the first pitch fastball, okay? Now I know breaking ball or changeup, something's coming, I'm not gonna be able to hit it. Now I walk back in there, and now, boom, I know it's breaking ball down away, I foul it off. Now I'm hitting 0-2 rather than being aggressive on the first pitch. And what does that mean? It means that I'm anticipating What does anticipate mean? It means I'm expecting something to happen. So when we walk up to home plate, do I want to look for a curveball or a changeup or a fork ball or a fastball, or what am I thinking? My plan, what is my plan? The word anticipate is your plan. I'm going to anticipate. It's just like if I said to Susie, Susie, put a softball on here and show me where you would like to hit this ball. Susie puts the ball right down the middle. Okay, now that's the ball that you want to hit. So before he throws it, you're anticipating this pitch right here. Now, if it's there, we take a swing at it. If it's here, we stay slow and we take it, right? So I'm always anticipating fastball first. Breaking ball, change up, everything else is off of a fastball. When you see kids come up, and I can see them, especially young players, they'll come up and they'll be all anxious, and all of a sudden, the ball shoots over the right field dugout. And you know they're late. And what they're doing is they're trying to see, oh, it is a strike and I'm going to hit it, right? It's too late. And if you continue to play, you'll see once you get to high school, a little bit higher, college, I mean, they're starting to throw velocity and you start getting fastballs at 90 miles an hour. It changes everything. That's where everything has to be slow. My head's staying down. I'm coming down and through. Anticipate fastball first. I'm not going to be late looking to see if it's a strike. Oh, it's a strike, I'm going to hit it. Never work. I'm hitting, hit, ball. Hit, strike. Lastly, I want to explain something that hitting a baseball, as we know, is difficult, and I will vouch for that, especially when they spin them. But remember that hitting is a process, okay? We learn how to hit ball off a tee, and then all of a sudden coaches pitch, and then all of a sudden pitchers pitch, and then remember this, as you get older, everything gets better. Everything, the batter's boxes get better, your uniforms get better, the fields get better, the lights get better, and the pitching gets better. You get to high school and it's like, ooh, velocity, that's pretty, he's throwing pretty hard. You get in there and you see it enough, right? And you keep working, and eventually, all of a sudden, now they start throwing breaking balls. And then that's the process. And kids, boys, girls, college, whatever, be willing to go and work at it and work at the process, because the more you work at the process, the shorter the process takes. You know, I've had kids over the years start off 10 years old, and it's amazing what happens if you keep grinding. Major league players hit thousands of balls a day, every single day. I mean, we're soft toss, tee work. It's very few people don't have to work at it. I mean, I've never seen anybody. I've seen three of the greatest hitters I've ever seen, Paulie, Robin, and Tony Gwynn. These guys were relentless about hitting. They wanted to hit. They wanted to be successful, and they wanted to have that feeling. And that's all it is. It's hard work. Get in the garage, take your buddies, go out and take swings. You go to the ballpark. Go to the ballpark, hit against a cage. Whatever you put into it is what you're going to get out of it. I learned that a long time ago from my dad. So I just want to say thank you for everybody listening today. I was excited. We're going to do this periodically with the Rooster Crows. So we're just going to talk about hitting. We're just going to have fun. If you like what I talk about, then great, practice it. If not, then there's tons of stuff out there. But I just, practice makes perfect. Be willing to get in the garage and do your thing.